Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Daelvy Kristendy from Smada Team A. Today I'm going to tell a story under the title The Hunger Games. Enjoy my storytelling and happy watching. As the atonement for the rebellion they have committed, each district must surrender one young man and woman aged 20 and 15 years at the time of the harvest, and they will be brought to the capital to be purified, so they will be fight to the death until the mighty one years. It is a pattern, the 20 pact that all districts must obey. Today is the time when the capital will choose two people from their midst to play in a game which they call the Hunger Games. Candice Everdeen and her younger sisters did not forget it, and with a heavy heart, she went into the field in their district to watch two people who will play in a game. But unfortunately, when the ground name is lifted, the name that comes out is Primrose Everdeen. If we have a same thought, then you are right. Primrose is Katniss' younger sister. Primrose was very scared, saying that Katniss, as Primrose's older sister, volunteers herself as a volunteer to replace her younger sister's position and become a tribute to their districts. And now it's time to pick a friend who will play with Katniss in the game. And when the draw name is lifted, the name that comes out is Pida Malam. It means Katniss and Pida will play together in the game. And Katniss and Pida are taken to the capital to be told about the game. And at the introduction of the game, the participant will be used a clutch that symbolizes that all live food. But there are one thing that got all the attention from the audience. Yes, it is Katniss and Pida, who were approached. They have a fire burning in their backs. And since then, Katniss also get a nickname, the girl on the fire. Before the game starts, each participant will be given a GPS in their hands to track where they are during the game. And when the game is started, the participant will be taken to the game arena. And when the countdown is over, the participant will be scrambled to choose what weapon will they use to keep them alive. None of your participants die at the first, but Katniss and Pida are managed to survive and get their own weapons. Now, Katniss and Pida are separated, and Katniss goes to the end of the playground. The capital know it, but they don't like it, so they make the forest where Katniss is burned. Now, she has a serious burn. When she was experiencing this serious injury, the capital drew to find a source of water that can heal Katniss' wounds, and she went into the water. But when she was under the water, she met Pida being betrayed by another ally to kill Katniss, and they also tried to kill Katniss by chasing her into the forest. At the time, Katniss could get only one idea to try a large tree. But one of the Pida allies tried to attack her by shooting at her. The arrow was not hit and Katniss survived. Now, Katniss was trapped in the tree with a Bellatrix under her to shake her down and kill her. When she was desperate, she meets Rue, a 20 years old girl from District 7. Rue tells that above is a trigger bee's hive whose stung can cause serious hallucination. And Katniss also tried to climb the trees again to get the nesties. And she also tried to cut it off with the danger that she has. Several tails of bees entered her throat and stung it from the inside. But Katniss did not give up. She continued to cut it off, and it's success. It fallen right above where the Peter allies rest now. and Katniss can safely fall, but unfortunately, she has a serious hallucination. And Rue also tried to help Katniss, and Rue and Katniss now are in one alliance. While Katniss are ongoing to find a new food supply, she heard sound of Rue screaming from the forest, and she looking forward, and she find Rue being trapped in the net line by the Peter allies to kill Katniss. When she managed to release the net, suddenly an arrow hit Rue's chest and Rue died. At the first, Katniss was mourning, but the capital tried to make it fun by announcing that there will be two winners in the game, and Katniss also decided to find Peter and invite him to be in one audience. In the next day, Katniss and Peter are headed to the middle of the arena, but unfortunately, she was intercepted by a group of Black Panthers, and they also meet Kato, who was an ally with Peter, and Kato tried to kill Peter with a knife in Peter's neck. Katniss suddenly shoot her arrow to Kato. And Kato died and was freed by the Black Panthers. At first, they was very happy, but it turned out because the capital tried to make it fun again by announcing that would be only just one winner's team. Katniss was very angry with the capital, and she also tried to invite Peter to kill themselves, so there would be two winners in the game by eating a poison dose. But the capital know it, and they announced that Katniss and Peter are this year's Hunger Games winners. And Katniss and Peter are headed back to their respective districts, and they are warmly welcomed by their people. And the end. The moral value of my story are: just believe in yourself that you can do it. Anything. Thank you for watching us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Tandy from Sada.